guys, it's Hugh StarCraft here from Divide by Zero Gaming, bringing you another StarCraft 2 matchup here. This one today is EGIdra, or Idra, depending on how you want to say it. He's part of the Evil Genius clan, so that's what the EG is for. And Huck going, let's go party, work that body. So he is looking to have some fun in this one. Huck, obviously, now you know, is the other player. He's spawning as the blue Protoss down at the bottom. This is a fun map. Whether I know the name, that is another story. I think Shakuras Plateau? Maybe not.
Maybe? I think it is. I want to say it is, yeah.
So we're just going to go with Shakuras
I'm
Plateau.
an S, by the way, in case you haven't figured that one out yet. I'm here too.
Yeah.
Like always.
Maybe I was going to mention you eventually.
Maybe,
but just not yet.
Like it.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, this is a PvZ, one of my favorite matchups, playing a Protoss player myself. And I am excited for this one. Two really high renowned players. I like EGIdra, NS does not, so we're going to have a little bit of disagreements there.
It's not that I dislike his playstyle, I just dislike the rage. Alright,
so scouting probe going across the map here. EGIdra's still not scouting at this point, just going to start...
Well, he has a overlord going out across the map in the wrong direction, I might add.
That's true. And he's actually dropping his 14 pool. He did get extractor, then spawning pool, so he's probably going to get some speedling tech or anything that's really gas intensive. He's getting that gas first. He definitely feels comfortable throwing down that spawning pool, or the extractor rather, at 15, and then the spawning pool at 14. Which leaves him with 13 supply. I don't know if you say like the after supply or...
Yeah, that's something that's always confused me about Zerg. But...
Yeah, so this probe is gonna be so obnoxious. That is the one downside to playing a Protoss player when you're going for that when you go for an expand at any point, you can just drop a pylon, wait for it about to finish, and then cancel it and drop another. So it's kind of like the extractor trick. And here goes this poor little drone, and he is gonna meet... Oh, actually, I lied. He's just going to go scout. So I thought he was going to drop the extractor, or the expansion rather, but no, he is not going to.
I do want to mention that back in Huck space, we actually do have Huck getting a cybernetics core before he decides to get his first zealot. So he's just going to go straight tech up to stalkers. He already has the gas going, and he already has enough gas for one stalker once that finishes, so... I feel like that's really more of a personal preference thing than anything. It's not going to have a huge impact on your game whether you go Zealot first or Stalker first.
Right. Oh my god, this probe is so annoying. He just dropped 3 pylons in a row, canceled one about to finish, dropped another, and left. So actually working down the almost dead one first, which was really wise. The just starting one, actually. First, and then working down the other one as it was about to finish anyway, so he had to cancel it. But really good delay there. Didn't even lose the probe. Excellent. And this Zergling is going to chase this probe home. I think those are 5 minerals from the Zerg base, so he is laughing it up as he has now stolen some of EGIdra's minerals, so that is very unfortunate. A Zealot here to block off. That got chrono boosted out, and he's actually a little supply blocked. So we're not going to talk about that. That is...
They're
just
both
okay.
Actually a little supply blocked right now. They're both 26 over 26.
Oh man, I tell you, pro players just don't even know what they're doing.
Ooh,
anyway,
water effects. It's the first I've ever seen a StarCraft water effect on my new computer. Sorry,
that's amazing.
That distracted me.
So we have a game going
on.
Yeah, we have 3 gateways out at the time, and we are going to maybe see a robotics bay, not robotics bazet.
I think we should call it that from now on, actually. And we should have a Stargate, ooh. I think you just said that, didn't you?
Did I say Star? No, I did not, actually.
So yeah, we have a Stargate. Its rally point is set to this little patch in the middle of nowhere, actually, and I don't know exactly what that is. We're gonna have to watch what he gets out of here. It is just
he's gonna go
now.
He's gonna go right past this overlord with whatever he builds, so that is not
He's
great.
putting a chrono boost on it before he gets anything out of it. There we go, Void Ray on the way. Although that chrono boost a little bit wasted, he put that down a little bit too early, so he didn't use it to its fullest potential there.
Right, that's a little bit weird. He actually wasted quite a bit of that Chrono Boost, and this Void Ray is going to go right past this Overlord. I see Idra easily preparing for this by the time he gets there. He's already got, I believe, 2 queens up at this point, yes, and he can
Oh,
easily make another.
he actually just changed his
Oh, he did
rally
change it.
point. That is a very good call. I don't think he even scouted that Overlord. That was just very good game sense to know that, hey, there might be something here to see that. So very nice play
Right.
by Huck there. Very good.
So again, just kind of surrounding the base with overlords, always a wise decision. As a Zerg player, he's actually leaving 2 Zerglings at the entrance. He's got this overlord over here and an overlord way down at the bottom of his base. So again, he has that as a Zerg player, he definitely wants to just get vision over the whole map, wants to see anything that's coming out of that Protoss player and kind of just bunker him in. I believe this overlord might be able to see the expansion dropping. Or if maybe it can. I'll check that out real quick. Yes, you can see it, so it's okay.
We do have the 2 Void Rays moving out there, and actually a perfect switch off there. The Overlord comes in right as the Void Rays go out, and they manage to completely miss each other. So the Overlord is going to get in there, see some tech, and we'll see. It doesn't look like Huck's going to be able to snipe that because there is a speed advantage. Although,
Right.
an unintended little effect there, I think. Or, oh, actually, that's just him transferring. I thought that Huck was pulling his probes away at the fear of a drop, but it turns out he was actually just transferring some workers there, so my bad.
Okay. The Void Rays have revealed themselves. They are going into the main. Idra is pulling back right now. He's dropping the Evolution Chamber. He's dropping the Hydralisk Den. He's trying to keep these alive, and he's going to start focusing down the queens. They might have enough energy. They are not going to have enough energy for Transfuse, and one is going to go down, and he's got to manage this Void Ray. I don't even know if he's going to get it. Oh, he's not. Oh, and he brings it back and lets it die.
Nice macro. Oh! He actually did manage to snipe that Void Ray there.
Right.
Okay, wow.
That's what I
didn't bring it back quite enough there. Good micro by Idra to manage to run forward and snipe that before it got away.
Right, so now he's just waiting for these Hydralisks to pop, and really this Void Ray did as much damage as it could, and now there's just enough Hydralisks to deal with it. So, oh, and on the creep, they're actually going to get a couple shots off before... Actually, how fast do these guys move? Jeez, they're
They move
cruising.
pretty fast on
Don't turn around there, Void Ray. Run, Void Ray!
Run for your life. No, he turns around to shoot, and he almost loses it there. That could have been a fatal error. And,
I don't know what he's doing. With this is just, jeez, he's playing with fire. He's playing with an inferno right now.
A
And
giant raging inferno of
and he
Hydralisks.
loses it. Oh,
No.
come on, Huck.
Oh, you play with
That's
fire,
what you get for
burned.
playing with fire. And here comes his big Zealot army with a couple sentries mixed in, almost all with full energy. So they're going to be able to force field perfectly. He's got to
See
be
if Huck
careful.
manages to snipe this hatchery in time. I don't think he is. The reinforcements do arrive, but some force fields going down to split this army up a little bit. He does lose one Void Ray to the Queens and Hydras, and it doesn't look like Huck is going to have even close to enough to fight this army. So he's going to pull back, losing both the Void Rays and not even managing to snipe the expansion. Yeah, not a good moment for Huck here. He is not doing too hot right now.
Come on, man. So he is left with 4 sentries and a Zealot. He's going to have to run home to his base, warp in a couple stalkers.
He does have a robotics facility going down, so we might see some Colossus, which would not be a bad call against these Hydras at all.
No, yeah, I'm definitely happy he's getting that up. It's a good decision. And he's now producing a Phoenix, so maybe he's going to go around, try and shoot a couple Overlords down.
Always a good call in PvZ.
Researching up ground level 1s, which is a good thing to do at this time, but there's a big army coming in for
He's actually
Idra.
burrowing those roaches there, so we'll see if
He unburrows them.
Does he have the tunneling claws researched yet? Did you happen to catch that?
I don't think he does.
Alright.
Oh, and these
nice
roaches...
force field, though, splitting off those roaches there. Getting some shots off with the cannon. Very good play there. That Overlord bringing that in to spot the high ground. Again, a good call, but that Overlord gets away with 5 HP. Wow. That was very, very close there.
Right, and he's going to use that to spot. He does have cannon, so he can see these roaches when they're close. And he's just got to be careful that this Overlord doesn't move too close, because then these roaches are going to destroy these stalkers. There's just so many sitting outside that base. He doesn't want to engage just because he knows he's going to get his army severed in half, and he's going to lose a lot of units. So he's just applying pressure right now, getting up this third expansion, droning, as you can see, at this expansion very heavily. Right as all these are going to spawn, we're going to see his drone count. And he's going to surpass EGIdra easily right there, get 61, just keep shooting up. It's unbelievable.
EGIdra is actually getting a Spire right now, so we'll see what he does with that. Keep an eye on that. Maybe see some mutas, maybe see some Broodlords. Either one would really be rather effective at this point, I think.
Broodlord Roach, I think, is probably one of my favorite combinations. So if he does go grab that, I think that is extremely good. He's getting that infestation pit, whether he wants to jump up to the lair technology and get some Broodlords, as we were seeing, or maybe even Ultralisk. But at this point, he's just going to run off these 3 bases. And this Phoenix actually is going to run around here and maybe kill this Overlord. It is going to kill it unless he manages to save it somehow. Observer going around checking for expansions. Just going to get a scout off on the base. He's got it queued up to run around quite a bit. And we're just kind of waiting at this point as actually a third expansion is going down for Huck at this point, which I don't think has been scouted yet, as this Phoenix has been pushing all these Overlords out.
Yeah, let me check for a moment.
Yeah, it hasn't been scouted yet.
Has not. All right. So EGIdra is on third base himself right now, so if Huck manages to keep this expansion and get it up, he will manage to rival EGIdra for income, which will of course be a good thing if he can keep himself on the same level, especially if this does remain hidden, because then EGIdra will think that he's on 2 base when he's not, and obviously that's going to cause EGIdra to underestimate his opponent. So yeah, we'll see if Huck manages to hold this, and kind of looks like a smiley face on the minimap right now because of the building placement and everything.
I do see that. I mean, just look at the food differential. It's 180 over 120, or 130 rather, and I just don't know if 190 now, so he's just going to max up that 200 out of 200 army. He's going to probably be grabbing those upgrades. He's waiting for that Zerg missile attack level 2s, getting a couple more